Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back again to my last well, this may be my last episode. I may have another one. It may be my last episode unless I come up with something different for modeling the She-Hulk. Right now, I'm on part 3. So let me go to my beloved She-Hulk model, the sensational, beautiful cousin of Bruce Banner. Okay, here we go. So you see I got 2 views basically. Well, I got really 3 views. I have a front view. It's hard to see because the background is white. But you see that F. Let me shift it over. You see it say front view right here? Or front orthographic view. And this one on this side, I have 2 views. I have a right orthographic view. I hit the tilde key. And I have a left orthographic view. I have these two, the left and right orthographic view, in case a part don't show up on one side. I just switch it over to the other and just, take my mesh and rotate it 90 degrees. So that's why I have the left and the right mesh. But so far for this demonstration, I only needed one side. Just the two of them. I just needed the front orthographic and the left orthographic. Now, here we go. The thing, as I said before, that pleased me about doing this, if y'all have studied modeling a humanoid mesh like I have, I've been with Blender since version 2.76. It seemed hard. For instance, it seemed like they had to keep rotating edges constantly. They seemed like they had to adjust different quads on the figure. Pull a quad here. Pull an edge there. It seemed like it was a lot of work. But my method, even though I had to break up in parts, it only taken me a while because I'm explaining it. All I'm doing is manipulating vertices. Let me go to edit mode and show you how low. Look how low poly my thing is. I don't got 1 trillion polygons. So far, it may just be a total of 300 polygons. Now, my polygons, but right now, they basically just vertical. But at the end, I'm going to use the remesh modifier and see if that give me a more condensed version of quads. So I'm going to use the remesh modifier probably in this video or probably a later one. But the main thing is, I'm going to use that at the very end. The main thing is I want to try to make this figure right here. Okay, so here we go. Now, I want to start working on her neck. Now you see my image is not real sharp. So you have to estimate where her neck is. And this line, what line is this? This vertical line, I guess that's the Z-axis. That Z-axis line getting in my way. And since I had to take so much time to get her inside of a square box or rectangle, I don't want to go moving my the front image around. I just leave it like it is and eyeball it. So I just have to, I'm gonna make me an edge loop. I'm gonna hit Control R. Let me write that on here. Right, I'm hitting Control and the letter R. That will give me my edge loop. So right now, let me erase this stuff. Oops. Erase this. Oh. Erase this. Okay. Alright, good. It's gone. I'm hit Control R to try to match it with our neckline. Rotate it. Okay, look like our neckline is right there. Good. Now the next thing I have to do is prepare my figure for using the mirror modifier. So I'm gonna rotate it around. I should select. I'm gonna try this method. I'm gonna select all of these. I have to go to face select, hit the C key, select all these faces. I push the C key, Alright, let me go back to my front view. And I discovered I don't have to delete the faces all the time. But before I do that, I want to try to get those edges on the contour of our body right here. I want to try to get these edges right here where I have this marker. I want to try to get those edges to be a straight, or I want to make them form a straight line. So I'm going to hit S, I'm going to hit S, then I'm going to hit the key X, then I'm going to hit the number 0. And hopefully that will make it, you know, perfectly straight. So S, X, 0. Zippy, it did it. Woo. I better save it right now so nothing don't happen. Alright, I got that out the way. Oops. S, X, 0. That. I can hit N to delete my notes. Good. I discovered something else today. I don't have to delete those. You know, sometimes when we do the edge select, we delete the face, the edge, or the vertices. I don't have to do that. All I have to hit G, because I discovered earlier, since I was manipulating so much, you know, like when you manipulate a mesh, when you try to delete a portion of it, it don't work out well. So I figure I'm just going to hit the Control X key. What happened? Let me get Control. I'm just going to highlight it all. That's the best thing to do. Let me go up here to Z, wireframe. I practiced before I got on here, but you know how that is. Let me go back to solid mode. Let me hit Control Z and see what happened. I don't like that too much. There was something better that I did. Let me go back to wireframe so I can select all my edges. It worked perfectly before I got on here. Control X. Yeah, see, good. You see that? And it's not being shifted into a. I want to take it in as much as possible to keep it in line, you know, with our pelvis area at the bottom. That looks like it's a good match. Right there. Good. So I can save it now. Save. Now let me go back to object mode. I'm in object mode. Let me give it a this. Let me go to my modifier key. Add a modifier. Mirror. Wonderful. But there's one more thing I forgot to do. I'm going to get rid of it. This is what I like to do a lot. It worked, but I want to add an additional step. When I usually add a modifier, I always put an empty right inside of it. An empty right there. I just leave it called empty because I'm only going to have one of them. So in the outline, let's leave it as empty. Click back on my mesh. Go back to this. Go back to the modifiers. Click on add modifier. I click on mirror. I don't have to do no adjustments to it because it's there, but I like to have it empty there in case. See, that's why I added empty. So I can like click on my empty and I can make my own adjustments to it, such as this. But I probably don't need my empty, so because it was working well without the empty. I'm gonna get rid of my empty. Alright, good. It was working perfectly without it. I want to click on clipping. Now let's see how she looks. Since we got, see, look at that, a nice mesh. And I showed it to my wife earlier, and she said, even though it's blocky, this is one of the best things I ever made. Because I knew how to make meshes before, but I was making them myself. So when I make my own meshes, it wasn't as good as a polished as this. So let me go back to this, to the front view. Now let's try to concentrate on the head. Alright, now since it's in the mirror, you know, when an artist drew this, you know, he didn't have his legs like where I'm at now. He didn't have his legs perfectly symmetrical. But of course, the artist who made the She-Hulk, he had to draw the whole body. Thank God, Blender, I just have to draw half the body. So I like that. That's all I'm wearing. I don't want to be drawing both our legs, but that would probably take 2 hours. 30 minutes on one side and 30 minutes on the other. I ain't up for all that. So I click back on my select box. Let me zoom into her. So we can. I'm only zooming in for you all, so you all can see it better. I want to tilt her head some. I want to go back to edit mode. I want to tilt her head and select all these boxes in here. Alright. I'll go back to my front view. Now I want to extend her neck up. Good, see? Her neck don't look as wide. It look about, but we can make it wide later on. But it's just a demonstration. I don't need no perfect neck. It looks nice and dainty. Oh, but I forgot something. Cause you know her chin is in a way. Her neck actually extends up a little bit past her chin. Now, yeah, I'm gonna leave it out here so you can see it better. I said extend right up here where her jawbone starts at. I'll put her neck right there. Alright, so that's good to go. Now, I'm going to go over here to my right side view. I want to go down to her chin. So I'm going to rotate it around. I want to put it in edge select mode. Select these edges right here with her chin. I put it right back into, what's that, right mode. Then I hit extrude. The E key. This is the key I'm hitting. Extrude. Sorry about the sloppiness, but I'm writing with my mouse. Extrude. I have a writing tablet, but all my mouse ports are used up. Extrude key. You hit the E. You hit the E key for extrude. So I'm just letting you know now. If I could use my tablet, it would be a lot more better than this. But like I said, all my ports are used up. So I'm going to hit the E for the extrude key. Alright, let me get this back on so I can get rid of this. Oh, I've been doing this over here. I go back to my item. Oh, I got to click back on my annotate key. Item. Alright. And get rid of it. Alright, good. So we go back to the She-Hulk. Now I'm going to hit the E, extrude it, and you see that line coming out. Now I want to go to my vertex mode because I want to make her chin look better. I want to click. I'm going to zoom in some more so you can see it better. See, now you see, look, she look fuzzy, so we never going to get it perfect because she's fuzzy looking. So I hit E. I want to hit right click, subdivide. Now I have a little vertex in the middle. I grab that one. And I know I grabbed all of them that's parallel to it because it's yellow. I hit my G key. That is, uh-oh, what happened? So I'm going to highlight all of them. I want to highlight all of these in that box. I just now did. Oh, it's not on vertex mode. Click. I want to highlight all my vertexes right there. Right click. Subdivide one time. Click away from it. I like to click in that gray area. Grab this. Let me see. Oh, well, looks like it's everything. What's wrong? Okay, there's no vertex on the other side. Okay. Oh. Wait a minute. Because it isn't, I know why. Because it's in mirror mode. Yes, it's going down on both sides. Let me do this. Let me check this out. Okay, it's affecting both sides. Okay, good. So that's good. I'll leave it right there. Go back to that view. Hit G, highlight it. Hit G, grab it, bring it down. Let me see how it look. Okay. Oh, button, subdivide. I'm going to click on this one, click on that one, hit the right mouse button, subdivide. Now, hopefully, I go to my right view and I select it. Hopefully, it will give me all those vertices. It did earlier when I did it practice. But if it don't, I just have to do it this way. I don't want to hold I don't want to hold our time up. Okay, so that's forming her chin now. The next thing I want to do is highlight everything. I hit the C key. I want to click back on face select. Hit the C key. Choose all these faces. Hit the tilde key again. Hit right. And if you need to know where the tilde key at, I'm also let you know. Here's the tilde key. Let me spell it out. It's spelled T-I-L-D-E. I believe that's how you spell tilde. I'm a math person. I'm not an English teacher. So this is how the tilde key look. It's right over there near the 1, and it has this little mark right beneath it. So look near the number 1. Look near the number 1 and look for that T. Look for this key, and that's the tilde key. Like I said, I can't. I'm writing with my mouse, so it's sort of messy looking. All right, so you know where the tilde key at now. I'm gonna go back up here. I highlighted those faces. I'm gonna hit E, then Z. Okay, that's good. Now for more, to make it even more better, okay, yeah. I wonder, should I rotate these these edges? Let me see if I can rotate these edges to make them look more straight. I'm just making a test. Rotate on the X. Okay, it looks more straighter now, don't it? Now, I want to try to get as flat as possible. Click that face, and this face. I want to hit SX0. That didn't do it. So SY0. Nope, that didn't do it. SZ0. That did it somewhat. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to click on my edge select to try to fix this right here. Try to bring this up. I'm going to bring it back to the side. I'm going to hit the G key for grab and just bring it up. Okay. That's not too bad for a face. It could be better. I wish I can get in here. See? But I guess that's for another day. I wonder how can I get that head flat. So I'm sorry for taking up your time. I'm trying to make that. Oh, I have a better idea. G, Z. But this part down here not flat. I'm gonna hit the K key. K. Go across. Oh, make it straight as possible though. I'm gonna hit the K key. Hit the C. Make that line. Hit enter. Now let's see if I can get it to be straight. G, Z is getting there. I'm gonna worry about this part right here, because that's the part that has a little crook in it. G, Z. Good. Alright, see, it's getting there. I don't mind a little tilt in the front, but you know, technically, I guess I can fix it. I can fix that too. G, Z, bring it up. Alright, so good. That's nearly it. But technically, I know what to do, but I'm going to keep moving on. Alright, I'm going to go back to I'm hitting the tilde key. Go back to right. Now I'm going to add me some tilde key, right. I want to add some face loops in here. To try to give her face a little definition. I could stop right here. Because I'm not worried about making her face. I just wanted to make us a mesh that's working. Let's hope I can. Oh, good. I can add some edge loops in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll stop at 5. I like 7. But 5 should do it. I'm hit Z to go into wireframe. And we're in wireframe. Tilde. We're in wireframe. Why I got them 2 little things up there? But anyway, I gotta go back to edge select. And they keep switching for some reason. Oh Lord. Why I keep switching? I got it in a tilde. I'm gonna hit N to get rid of this box. Let me select this vertices. Okay, good, but that's working. I'll bring that out. I'll bring this out to form her nose. I just want to form her forehead a little bit. Why? So we just getting her forehead. Red. Why? Alright. I'm not going to worry. I can do the head too. But I'm not really going to worry about the head. I could make the head more rounded, couldn't I? But I can't. I don't have the vertices. I might do a remesh. I don't have the vertices that go, you know, perpendicular to the ones I have. I just have a bunch of horizontal vertices. Alright, so let's see how then I'm gonna do this. Now if I do this vertices right here, her hair is gonna look a little bit more black-like. See. Z. And let's see how it looks. Okay, Z. Alright, so that's how it look. It look like I got a mouth, it like I got a nose, like I got an eye socket. That's all I need for my basic mesh. Now, I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna go to my modifiers. Let me see, this new version of Blender, they got a lot of little tricks to it. I want to try to apply my mirror modifier, but it got so much hassle. Oh, I gotta be in object mode to apply it. See, gotta be in object mode. I'm gonna hit apply. That. I might bring it back. I want to save it first. So save it before you apply your. So whenever you use the modifiers, I suggest you save it first, then you use the modifiers. Because something go wrong, you can go back to the other copy. I hit apply. Now I'm going to try another one I learned about today. I'm going to try this remesh modifier to see how it works. If not, I'll come back in another episode and work on it. Remesh. Oh, I know even something better. I want to try the subdivision surface modifier now. See, look at that. Now look at that. It looks truly more feminine. Wow. I guess the next episode I might worry about the hands. It looks truly more feminine. If you like this, you know you can give me my little comment and thumbs up. I got that little line right there, but I know where that line come from. It came from I should have brought it in more when I had that mirror modifier in my empty, but hey, it's just a demonstration. I ain't gonna worry about all that. Alright. I'm gonna apply that subdivision surface. If I don't like it, you're not gonna always go back. I wanna try this remesh modifier that I read about today. I never used it before, but I just wanna see if it give me vertices. Oh, there we go! There we go! There we go! That remesh, it gave me my vertices! So, I mean, no, I'm sorry. It gave me my loops. It gave me my edge loops. I have edge loops going vertically, and I have edge loops going horizontally. With this now, you can make your, like I said, it looks feminine. Yeah, I even made the foot. Look at the foot. The foot look like a nice on the foot. I guess the next episode I might try to work on the hands. So I'm glad I saved it before I apply the modifiers, because I like to fix the mesh first, then I like to add my hands in last. So, gentlemen, if you hear, we got a working mesh, we got a working modifier. Now I didn't apply no wigs to it yet to see how it works. I might do that later on, but right now, and the way it looks, when I go to the edit mode, it looked like it's nice and smooth, and the remesh gave it nice topology. There's no twisted or bent up lines anywhere. Everything looks like nice, beautiful quads. So I'm gonna make her hands, and that'll do it. If you like this video, give a thumbs up, give a shout out, because now you know you got the tools to make any mesh you want to, make it look as pretty as mine within an hour. Within an hour. Not 5 days, not 6 days, not a bunch of sweat in your head. With my technique, I can make any mesh now. I can make the hawk, the Thor, the thing, a bird, a cat, anything. But it's best to make the animals by hand, because you like the animals, they not. This works better for humanoid creatures. You get me? Or like a bear stuff. It do better for them. But anyway, it works. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you got any comments about how you make a humanoid mesh fast, and when I add the hands, I can basically say I'm done. Now I'm still learning how to do faces, but I'll worry about that later. If you would like to subscribe for future content, I welcome you to subscribe. Until the next time, Blender family, not even Blender family, 3D family, because even though I'm using Blender, this same technique can be applied on any other 3D software. I just know Blender. I don't want to spend $3,000 or get those subscription things. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. Until the next time, dear listener, peace.